Australia fast-tracks stricter gun and protest legislation following Bondi shooting controversy. In the wake of the tragic Bondi shooting that claimed 15 lives, New South Wales has moved to fast-track a suite of new laws aimed at tightening gun control and expanding police authority over public demonstrations. Premier Chris Minns justified the measures as essential for community safety, even as civil rights groups warn they may overreach. Among the proposals is a ban on the phrase "globalize the intifada," which Minns says has been weaponized to spark division and violence, rather than referencing the historic Palestinian uprising. The government also plans to cap the number of firearms an individual may hold at 4, with limited exceptions for farmers and sport shooters, and to shorten license renewals from 5 to 2 years. These steps mirror similar caps introduced earlier in Western Australia, but contrast with the rest of the nation where no such limits exist. Critics, including Timothy Roberts of the NSW Council for Civil Liberties, argue the new protest rules allowing police to restrict gatherings at places of worship, impose heavier penalties, and remove face coverings from suspected offenders undermine constitutional freedoms of assembly and political communication. They point to a recent Supreme Court ruling that struck down the move on power at religious sites as evidence of legal conflict. Pro-gun voices, such as Mark Benasiak of the Shooters, Fishers, and Farmers Party, contend that the 260,000 license holders are being scapegoated while the real problem lies in a growing climate of hate. Victims' families, notably Walter Mikac, have welcomed the reforms as a needed closure of gaps in Australia's gun laws. The package also includes tougher hate speech provisions, bans on extremist symbols, and the ability for police to suspend protests for up to 3 months following a terrorist incident. While some, like Palestine Action Group's Josh Lees, label the measures incredibly draconian, others, such as David Ossip of the NSW Jewish Board of Deputies, see the ban on intifada chants as a pivotal step against incitement. The debate now centers on balancing security with democratic rights, a tension that will shape Australia's approach to public safety and free expression in the months ahead.